Hey poker players, this is Al Spath, sitting here at a 10-cent, 25-cent table on full flush poker. It's been raised, only men raised, and I've got a suited ace here. We don't know how strong these folks are, so we need to find out. So I'm going to re-raise it. I've got the position. He calls. Ali, who just called the 50 cents, let's see what he wants to do now. Probably has a medium pair. Hopefully not a medium pair. I'll bail if somebody bets into me. Yeah. Got to figure he's got that queen here. I'm going to have to get out of it. I'm Teach here at Full Flesh Poker. And by the way, if you don't have Full Flesh Poker, you can go to heartbeatpoker.net, heartbeatpoker.net, and you could use the link there, and then you'll be in a group that has access to all their free rolls and special events. And they have a lot more than Full Flesh offers, so you'll get the best of both worlds by going in there and getting your account set up off of the heartbeatpoker.net forum pages. Let's see what Jacks does against the 8-9. The 8-9 flops a straight. Just kicks him right in the teeth, doesn't he? I told those this morning when I did a video that I was going to the movies today with the wife. Saw the movie Burnt. And it was very good. I would give it an 8. Solid. Chick flick. Took the wife. Enjoyed it. Bradley Cooper. Sienna Miller. Put together very nicely. Jedi Master sitting at my table here. I know him. The goal is to double up to get to 50. I started with 25. I'm at 31 right now. Just gave a couple dollars back on a bet that Elbow Room didn't get out of the way of. Ace-6 is not a playable hand. I really appreciate the comments some of you have been leaving up on my YouTube page. That's Al Spath, 2 words, S-P-A-T-H. And I'm glad that you're subscribing up there. That really helps me out. But the comments are really nice. Brian recently left one that he's really going through all the videos. He's learning a lot, and I really appreciate the fact that he's taking the time to get in there and learn a good foundation so you can make some money. It's free. And if you follow me over at Twitch, it's Al Spath, 1 word. I would appreciate that as much. Tell some friends. Tell them to sign up or subscribe and follow at both sites, and they'll be eligible for a free shadowing session. I'm going to pull somebody out of the hat later this month or November. On November 20th, I'll be pulling a name. Jack-6 is not a playable hand. If you're playing that hand, you're probably going to be in trouble more often than not. So Jedi Master is in the big blind, and he just checks his hand, so he might have cards that fit that flop. Let's see, he doesn't bet. Elbow Room should be betting the pot. Only bets a quarter. It's not a good bet. Can take that pot away from him. We had everybody here at the table talking about Nigalopoulos, who was in here, and I asked him how he's still cheating at the site and how they let him, and several other people commented that they reported it as well, so that's very good. Don't be afraid if you sit down at the table with him to just ask him, how come you still cheat everybody? One guy even said that he has a friend that he was colluding with online, so I don't know. I don't know about that, but I know about the other cheating and the reloading of the funds, taking advantage of a loophole, making the field uneven. Hey, the Black GMC, which is Jedi Master, is in the house here in chat. If he plays a hand, I hope he tells us what he had on. It'll be 90 seconds after it's over, but it'll give us an insight to what he had. I'll try to read his hand based on his betting. I'm in the big blind. I pick up Big Slick. So my intentions are to wait and see what happens before I decide if I'm going to re-raise somebody. If nobody raises, of course I'm going to raise. Now, the earlier the raiser, the more I have to think that they have a good hand. If they get lots of callers, I got to get the callers out. I got to get it one-on-one. If we don't get a lot of callers, then I can maybe trap him by just calling and just seeing a flop, check raising him. So we'll just have to see how many people come in for the dollar. See, we got too many people in for a dollar. So we're going to make it a 6-pack and see what they want to do. Now, of course, if Having Fun has a good hand, he can come over the top of me. Ivan Drago comes in from Russia. Actually, he's from SE, wherever that is. See if Elbow Room wants to spend $5 more of his 17. Not likely, but he might. He did. And I got a queen. That's not a good hand for me. So I'm going to just go $9 here and see if I can just pop them right out. He's going to stay if he's got the queen. Matter of fact, he's going to go 1204. My only hope is if I catch an ace or a king on the next two cards if he does it, because I can't fold there. Back to back Big Slick, this time spades. They can't think that I'm getting that many good cards, so somebody's gonna call me here pretty soon. Nomad makes it 50 cents. Don't like those little min raises like that. Punish the limper. See what Jedi does here. He goes 210, which is a big bet. I'm just gonna flat him here. I'm going to give him the opportunity to bet the flop if I get an ace or a king, and I'm going to come over the top of him. I think he might have something like tens or jacks. Whoa! Look out. The man that made it 50 cents makes it 740 now. He's got the big hand. What does Jedi want to do now? He's folding, folks. He's folding. He's folding. Now I don't have the odds and I'm out of position. If he's got me beat, he's got me beat. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to take a flip with him. If Jedi comes in, it might be worth it, but not by myself. We'll just have to go get Mr. Nomad's money. Jedi had 9-9. I don't know which hand that was. I think he's saying he had 9-9, the hand that I had, the ace king. I don't think it was this very hand, this past hand, because I don't think, you know what? I think they'll let me in this pot really cheap. If they don't, I'll throw it away. Yeah, I got one pair. 3 checks, I bet the pot. Anybody bets, I'm out. Out. The Alchemist wins one. Ace-5 offsuit, not the greatest hand in the world. But if I'm in first, I'm raising. Got to watch 255 here. He's going to put it all in pretty soon. That's the only problem with having him in a big blind. That takes that away from me, which is fine with me. Alchemist went 3 times the razors, so he's got a monster there. He's got kings, queens, or ace king. He's got a monster. I don't particularly care to play this hand if someone raises, but if they don't raise, you sure as hell know I'm going to do it. Oh, we got a dollar bet there. Can't stay there. It's not worth that for a dollar. Yep, got that same queen back, but that's it. Another limp. So there's the raise. Thinking about it, or he's playing many tables and not going to even play this one. Quick call out of the big blind. And of course, calling station elbow room is right in there. Ivan doesn't bet unless he has a 6 or he has a little pair like 5s or 7s. Camus will bet the... No, he doesn't. Shocking that he doesn't bet the pot. That's probably ace-king betting there. Pocket ducks. What do we do with ducks? We build a pot. But make them pay. Don't like call me Kim in here. That's not the person I can get my implied odds against. That's not a good hand to even do anything with. Gonna take a stab at this one now. Kim might go all in. Nope. That's okay. Queen Jack. The hand at the table this morning was more of a calling station table, and I would probably limp with that, knowing that I tell everybody not to limp with those kind of hands. But when you have a table that you get a bunch of limpers, that's a good multi-way hand to play against people, as long as people are raising. But this table, there seems to be a raiser just about every time. This guy here needs to keep up or get up. Mr. Belfast. Okay, we're going to get to see what Call Me Kim thinks are good cards first in. Should be any ace. King Jack, not bad. And 3 kings will take it down, along with 2 7s for a full boat. Pair of 6s, same as deuces. If you limp, someone's going to raise, then you're going to have to call, and you're not achieving anything. This way, you know, you're telling everybody you've got a good hand. They don't know what you have. They're not putting you on 6s. So if a 6 comes off, you're really in great shape. They've been flopping lately. We want black cards here. The only way we can get a trip 6 is to get black cards. No red, black, black, black. 2 black, but not enough. We did get a jack out there. Kim might go all in with a jack. Yeah, I was afraid of I couldn't get that. That's that small stack syndrome here. But that also might be the spades. Come on, elbow room, do something. I am not going to call it. Down at 191 for 1007. I'm getting 5 to 1 on my odds. 5 to 1. I've got 2 outs times 4 is 8% chance. Gonna let it go. Plus one of them is a spade, the 6 of spades. So he did have the draw, like I said, and he hit the king to win it. All right, we'll go for another spin around the table, see what's happening. The object of playing this game is to make good decisions. My decision there was not to go any further. That saved me money. Save money. is earned money. You should quit, elbow room. Gonna quit. Let's see if anybody's gonna do anything here. Can't call it. Not enough money in the pot. He's saying that he thinks this guy is stealing. This hand does not have to be one of those big super hands, even though he's out of position. This could be ace queen, ace jack. It could be anything. Let's see if he goes near $3 or the whole shoot match. He check. I see him do that a lot. See him bet $2.54. No. What are these guys raising with? King Jack would love that 10. Jacks. My queen would beat him. So he did have a good hand. This is an easy call for 15 cents, but fold for anything else. Very slow action here tonight. $145 is a lot of money there. Queen 8 on the button. Not a good hand to play. Elbow room has something to say about everything. There's the raise. So Jedi Master, you're sitting at the table. Tell me in chat how you've been doing so I can tell everybody how you've been progressing. Have you gone up and tried the 25-cent 50 even for 15 minutes to see how it is? And how you've been doing overall? This should be over $3 a bet. He checks. Half. You can tell, half. Not a good bet. 7-3 is not the hand I want to play. Everybody knows it's 7-4. Odd bet. 4-6 of hearts. I like that. He limped. I think he's getting ready to push some money out. I want to see if I can limp along. Good odds. Good thought. We'll bet that like we have the ace. That's what you get from limpers. If they're not going to raise anymore, I'm going to be limping a lot more often. Here comes the Jedi, man. No, I'm going to limp it. Until they start raising, I'm going to start seeing a lot of multi-way plots. Kim, you disappoint me. You're playing the right way. I can't call 75 cents with that hand. That's why. Nico Source. I don't know who Nico Source is. Tell me about who that is and how'd you find us? Thanks. Ace King is always dominant over Ace Jack, and there goes Kimmy's money. And Jedi Master says he's been playing 10.25 regular and he's up to $120 this week. That's super good. How many of my videos have you been watching, Jedi? I know that you took some sessions with me earlier on, but have the videos helped in any way? Anything I can cover during the videos that I haven't covered? Sharon's in the house tonight too. Good evening, Sharon from Canada. When you follow me here at Twitch, you get an automatic email. Tells you when I go live. And if you follow me up at YouTube, it's Al Spath, 2 words there, not 1 word like is a Twitch, 2 words up at YouTube. Then you'll get a notification when I post another video. I'll be posting 2 videos by tomorrow. One I did this morning and one that I'm doing this evening. Yeah, Jedi Master has a good plan. He tries to double up and get up. That's how he's trying to build his bankroll, and that's a good thing to do. I'm waiting for him to tell me a little bit about what he's had time to listen to some videos. Hard Noodle sits down from Grand Prairie. He might be in a chat here pretty soon. See what he sat with. Any 25. Good man. There goes elbow room. Wants to take a race with a ace jack, pocket sevens, what, ace 10. He wishes he had ace jack, but ace 10 might be the one. That'll do it. You knew he was going to put his money in. He's been saying about it, just getting sucked out and getting disconnected and everything else. People that start talking like that in chat are only telling you that they're getting frustrated. They're going to donk their money, and then instead of leaving and taking whatever money they have, they'll take a chance on some crazy hand. If they double up, fine, but most of the time they don't. And then they have less money the next time they come back. It's a silly mental state of mind. Yeah, Elbow Room's yelling in chat, hey, one time he won. This is an easy fold. You know, the game of poker doesn't have to be difficult. If you got good cards and you got good position, then you should be playing the hands. If you got bad cards and bad position and you're facing a raise especially, you should not be playing the cards. Make it simple on yourself. Don't get you, if it's questionable, then you shouldn't be playing the hand. Stop playing questionable hands. You know, sometimes you start playing, you get out a little outside of yourself, you start playing a little bit more than you want to play. And that's a dumb move. The heart might win him. Oh, too bad. Now he'll say something before he leaves. I'm sure he'll say something. I just mentioned that he would be donking off that money. And this guy is Mr. Bluffing here. He is Mr. stupid. Again, for those of you joining me late, if you don't have a full flush account, go to heartbeatpoker.net and you can get one there. Download from the full flush link that's there, and you'll be put into a group of folks that has a lot of free rolls and money added events here, and you'll find yourself in good shape over there. So, see, that guy just put a quarter out. I just took it away from him with a 3. So heartbeatpoker.net, download the full flush link there, and you'll be in the group that has lots of stuff. Let's see, Jedi Master said the videos are great. Probably watched the last 15 to 20 trying to take everything in. Okay, I got over 85 of them up there, so don't give up on 15 to 20. Can't get everything in one session, so I keep doing lots of sessions in different levels. Nickel dime, 10 cent, 25, 25, 50, 51, some sit and goes. I'll do some more sit and goes this week, I hope. Heads up matches, all kinds of things. I'm going to limp here. Nobody's racing it. I want to see a flop. This is the kind of hand I get a 5-7. I'll be happy. Even getting a 6 ain't bad. I really don't want an 8 to come because if someone playing Queen 9 suited or something like that, I'm really shut out. But I gotta. The dollar's here, so that's a fold. If everybody would have just checked it, I would have bet it. King deuce not playable. Looks like we got somebody coming in. Maybe it's Sharon. Maybe it's Sharon going to join us at the table. I don't know. We'll see. No, it's Kaplan. Jedi Master liked me playing tight recently. Recently, I started doing some videos where I played really super tight just to show you what you could do. I guess you're talking about the one that I sat with 50 and left with 160 or $70. Probably that's the one you like the most. Tonight he says he's getting some crappy cards. Everybody gets crappy cards. Everybody gets crappy cards. Now there's a flop that my hand would like. My hand would not like an 8 to come off on the turn. And see, against Tim, why would I draw against Tim with my king when I got 9 outs? I'm only going to get there a third of the time. And he's only got 375. There's no implied odds to get any more money from him. That's all you get is 375. It is not worth it. That's what having a little small stack at the table does. It changes the dynamics of what cards you can play or how you would play cards if, for instance, I was in that hand. Oh, he made $1.70. So he posted, tells me a little bit about him. He could wait 2 hands. Now, if he raises, we know he got a good hand. Now, if he checks, we know he got a bad hand. So we're going to make it $1 since he's already got a quarter in the pot. And if he calls us, we know he's calling us with a bad hand. Bluffing's got to call us for 75 cents of his $6. We know if he goes all in, he's got a good hand. This guy calls. He should not have a good hand here. I'll bet the pot. Take his money. Don't have to hit nothing. Just have to play your position and play it strong with the right amount of money betting. Nobody's seeing my cards except Jedi Master 90 seconds later. But he knows how I play anyhow. He doesn't have to see my cards to know what I would do. Uh-oh. We got us a match now. Ooh, I wish I was in there with 9-3. Oh, you know that they only have an overpair can be the best. That's all they could have is something better than me. And I would kill them with the 2-pair. Shame, shame. But I can't get in that game. So, Nico Source. I don't know anything about Nico Source. Thank you for watching tonight. If you don't mind telling us there in chat how you came across what you searched to find me, or do I know you? Oh, King 10, 8-7-6. There it is. The straight. Now watch, he'll probably leave. He's got doubled his money. Easy fold. He might stay to the big blind. Who knows? There we got one jumping out. Bet, Ivan. There you go. That's the way to go. Full pot. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. No, bluffing's not staying. No way. He's not check staying. That's crap. I predict the Mets to win tonight. This is Friday night. I predict the Mets to win tonight. The Royals to win tomorrow. The Mets to win on Sunday. It goes back to KC. 3-2 favor of the Royals, and they finish it off in 6. That was my prediction before the series started, and it still is. In fact, my friend who really loves baseball, and he's a big Met fan, I told him the other night that the Royals were going to win, and their pitcher, Cueto, was going to pitch a 2-hitter, and they pitched a 2-hitter that night. It was I caught hell from him because he wanted his Mets to win. See what Hard Noodle wants to do here. We've got a limper first. And he's sitting out. That's that min raise from bluffing. Not a fan. Look how many people have decided to get out because of his min raise. If he had something here, it should be around $2 the bet or the pot. Well, a bankroll Jedi Master is asking a question about what limit table has the lowest risk reward to make the most money. Jedi just moved down to here from up here, try to see if the cards are any better. Or does depends on bankroll. Well, depends on your skill level more than anything. I mean, if your skill level's there, you should be up in the 50-cent $2. But you don't start making money really. I mean, you can make money here at 10 cent 25. You can grind it out, especially if you got time each day to do it. There's a lot of bad players here, but you make a lot more money at the 25.50, that's for sure, because people sit with 50. You got 10 seats, so you got usually $500 in play or more. And when you have $500 in play, you have an opportunity to take down some really major pots. You only have to take one down or two down in an hour session or two. Here you have to make multiple hands to take down money because the pots aren't as big. So if you can play the same game, the smart game, the aggressive game, the tighter game at the 25.50, you should be able to increase your bankroll exponentially. All right, I hope that answers your question. But again, you have to have the skills. Uh, that's not even worth it. What I would recommend, you've been playing 1025 for a long time now, Jedi. You feel like you got your feet under your knee. You said you got $120 this week alone playing 1025. That's a great week so far for you. I mean, that's $500 a month just playing 10 cent 25. That's just fantastic. I'm going to just limp in on this one here. Um, but if you don't feel like you can go up and do the same, then don't go up. Um, Or go up and play maybe, let's see, if nobody bets here, I'm going to bet. Hey, bet, I'm going to fold. Go up and play 15 minutes at 25.50. Sit with $25, same 25 you sit here. Play tight, play aggressive, and see what you can do. And if you win, get your money and get out of there. Then the next time, maybe go up and play for 20 minutes. Get the feel for it. Get your sea legs. Get to understand what the players are doing out there. How many flops you get to see without a raise? Probably none, or maybe one or two. You can watch some of my videos to see that. It's more aggressive. People know that they need to get all these limpers out of the pot, but just do it in little increments, or just go up and watch it for a while. Don't even sit. Just watch a, a 25 cent 50 table. But it's hard to get a full 10-player table on this site of the 25.50, so you're going to have to look for that. Most of the time there's 6-player tables, and that's a lot tougher for you because you're posting more often, and if you're playing tighter, that means that you're breaking is going to be more difficult. They're going to take a lot of rake. It's hard to keep pace. Uh-oh, here comes an I'm your dunk. A lot of times he sits out, he just captures information, he doesn't play. This guy, I told you, by the time he got back with big blind, he might get out. He stays. He's got the 16. He started with $5. So we got a pot size bet. Immediate call from Jedi Master. I don't like Jedi Master's immediate call. It kind of tells me he's got a hand like, I don't know, King Queen suited or 10 Jack suited or something like that, and didn't re-raise. He might even have like Ace 9 suited. And he had position. He could have re-raised this guy. He's going to win this pot because this guy's checking. I don't think he's going to call. But I'd like to know what you had on that hand, Jedi Master, where you flat him. 9 was the highest card on the flop. If you would tell us in 90 seconds in that forum, I appreciate it. That's an easy fold. Sometimes you hit a plateau and you just don't get cards, and oh, a big raise there. Let's put him on Ace King or Pocket Kings on this one. We'll tell. No, it's 2 hands he's got to tell us about. The last hand with the 9 being on the board and where he flat called, and then he got to bet the flop. And now this hand here where he goes to 210. Mighty big bet. Might even be pocket 9s. Gets the caller though from the limper under the gun. This guy with 9.99 is looking for a reason to get his money in the pot. It's not going to be this hand though. Snap a jack out there and see what Kaplan thinks about that. He bets 240 into the master. Let's see if the master comes over the top. Put them all in, master. If you've got what I think you got, put them all in. If you got ace king or ace queen, unless they're hearts, you're going to fold. Ace 9, he had that hand. So I did say he had ace 9 when the 9 hit the board. I don't know if it was suited or not. I hope it was suited because you call. I didn't like the fact that you called a raise there, but and not re-raise, but I hope the ace-9 was suited. You can lie to me if you want. And then that time he had 6-6. He went up to, I said 9-9. It was a big bet when he went $2 and something. I thought it was somewhere in the middle. I thought I'd give him credit for a little higher than that. Well, I keep raising if they keep folding. Oh my goodness, was that Kim? No, it's Hard Noodle. It's easy for me to get rid of this hand. There's no reason for me to play it against a guy that goes 285. I'm going to go out $2.15 more to be out of position, so I got to voluntarily put that money in the pot. No, no. Nay, nay. You can do the nay, nay with me. Still waiting for Jedi Master to answer my question about the ace-9. Was it really suited or not? Oh, well, Zombie, you're not going to check raise or check bet him here? What is he going to do? Ace is going to just let the dumb man bet the whole time. Just took his money. That's an easy fold. Hey, I got another 15 minutes. I think I got to push to get to that $50 mark. It's where I want to be. The ace-9 was suited, says Jedi Master. Next time, maybe think about re-raising in that situation. Then if you don't hit your hand, you'll at least get a check to you. You can continuation bet and win it, or you can take a free card. Maybe you get only one. Let's say you got one of your 3 hearts. Let's say you had 2 hearts in your hand, and you get 1 heart. So then if you do take the check, you might get a heart on a turn, give you a 4 flush to a nut flush draw, and it didn't cost you anything other than that re-raise pre-flop. Woo! Kaplan puts it all in, kept 12 cents for a cab ride, I guess. I'm glad it's them, not me. I don't like my 8s. I need a red flop. I'm going to see a flop here. Red, 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 red rover. There you go. But I don't like that because 10 jack is a well-known hand to play. 60 cents from Hard Noodle. I can't take any of this here. Jedi Master had Ace Jack suited a little while ago when he jumped in there. A lot of folks getting in the pot. They're looking for an ace. I folded one. Oh, did I fold the winner? Yes, I did. Oh my God. Cheap, cheap, cheap Allen. You bet. Ace 8 offsuit in the small blind. Folding it every time. Unless it's not raised. $131, half the pot. Might have had 9. Might not have 9-10. That would crush my eights. See the bluff, man. $0.50 is too much with the 5-7. Ten three, not a good hand. You know, sometimes you just can't play cards that you're doing. Even if that was 10-5 and I got 2 5s on the flop, I can't look back, be results oriented, and say, well, I should have played that. It's just not a hand I can play. All right, here comes my cards right now. Boom. It's not a boom when you see a 3 show up first. It's a boom. Uh-oh, 2 new players coming in. See what they're bringing with them. Playbook brings $25. I'll probably be able to go around the table one more time, maybe as fast as it's going right now. We had a couple people sitting out and empty seats, so we'll see. King 3. All right, Ali, what are you doing there? Calling. Five three is not playable either. Here comes Carl Car Hauler for $25. All right, Jedi Master, when I leave, which is going to be just before I get to the big blind, well, maybe not. I might leave before that. I'm going to stay right now, but we'll see how it goes. But I'll let you know you can jump out and grab my seat if you want. No. Can't play those crappy cards, folks. There's a lot of people that'll play any 2 suited cards. Just not you. I hope. It's a leak. Hard Noodle explained he had to bring in the groceries up in Grand Prairie. Oh, bluffing had aces. See, I told you, when people have something good, they love to show it. Okay, a little min raise there from Drago. Now he puts money in. See if the chemist will put 40 cents in. No. 25 for 185. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. If he raises me, I can throw it away. If he don't, and I hit 2 5s, I'll piss him off. Queen only. So I like to check raise if somebody doesn't bet enough. Bet a quarter, Ali. Don't bet big. Oh, he bet a lot, so I don't know. Let's do it this way and see if he really made a. Not much. See, those Jedi Master, you're at the table. I know you were in chat. Those are the things you're missing out on. Some of the little things like that. Now, see, I would normally throw this away, but because he's been spouting here, I'm going to spend 40 cents to see if I can just bust his ass. Now, I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm trying to bust his ass. I love that 3 when it came off. If there'd have been a 5 with it, we'd be playing. Show that King Jack. Jack 6. Beats me. Told you he's bluffing and he's stupid. Oh, there's Doodle. We've been talking about you this whole time. Hey. That's a pot bet there. That's another piece of easy money. This isn't worth playing. 6-8 I play. Against the Rays I wouldn't. Every dunk tonight at the micros. Well, this is my last go around the table here, Noodle. I've been here for almost an hour. I haven't made my quota to $50, so I'm slacking. But there were a few things we talked about, and hopefully it helped some people reinforce some things. Oof. Okay, bluffing. Don't give that money back yet. I still want it. Let's see what Doodle does here. Uh-oh, 60 cents. That's usually a steal from the Jedi man. That could be just Ace-7. It could be anything. A 204 bet from Noodle, though, in the small blind, and he's going to take it down. That was strictly a steal from the Jedi man, and Noodle woke up with an ace-queen or better. We'll find out in chat in just a minute. Again, Noodle is in a position to raise the blind. Ivan Drago has been calling most bets, so I would make this over $1 if I was going to try to steal. Oh, I said all the nice things about Hard Noodle, absolutely. I didn't call you no limp noodle. quarter bet. Only a quarter, folks. All right, we're getting down to the end here. I'm not getting a chance to get to my $50 mark. I have to settle for 20 instead of 25. Uh-oh. Rocky woke up. Ivan Drago. Checks to the bluff man. So you were ahead there, Jedi Master, when you tried to steal from the button and Hardnoodle re-raised you with a King Jack from the small blind. Yuck and yuck. Well, I usually play my Aloha hand, but in this case, I'm not playing it at all. I want to thank you all for coming in this evening. I'll have these videos this morning's and this evening's posted by tomorrow. I'm going to a tournament in the morning, so I won't be around. I hope you have a great day. Thank you all for coming. I certainly appreciate it. Bye and good night.